Liverpool vs Atletico Madrid. Team news, referee and TV info for Champions League. Liverpool vs Atletico Madrid is shaping up to be one of the most anticipated fixtures of the early Champions League season, as the Reds prepare to welcome Diego Simeone to Anfield on a night that also coincides with Arne Slot's 47th birthday setting. The stage for drama, excitement, and high stakes as Liverpool look to kick off their European campaign in style, and Atletico aim to prove that despite their mixed start in La Liga, they remain one of Europe's most disciplined and dangerous sides. Liverpool arrive having maintained a perfect record in the Premier League, even if several of those victories required late goals, showing resilience and determination as the team continues to search for cohesion and fluidity under Slot's guidance. The mood around Anfield is a mixture of excitement and cautious optimism, with fans eager to see how the team handles a high-intensity Champions League clash against an opponent renowned for tactical discipline and defensive organisation. Curtis Jones remains unavailable for the match after picking up an injury before the international break and has not trained with the squad, leaving a gap in midfield that Slot must manage carefully. Alexis Mac Allister, despite being taken off at half-time during the weekend due to a heavy ankle challenge, has returned to training and is expected to be fit for selection, providing a boost for Liverpool's midfield option. Slot has hinted that Alexander Isak could feature in the match, potentially making his debut, but cautioned that he would not play the full 90 minutes, showing a careful approach to integrating the new signing, who has drawn attention for his performances and the price tag attached to his transfer. While young talents like Jadon Danns continue to push for opportunities and have been training with the Play senior squad, demonstrating the club's commitment to blending youth with experience. Federico Chiesa, although a regular in the Premier League matches, is ineligible for the Champions League squad and will not feature with Slot, instead opting for Rio Ngumoha, who occupies the non-homegrown spot in the 22-man squad, alongside established stars such as Alisson, Mamardashvili, Woodman, Van Dijk, Konate, Gomez, Leone, Bradley, Kirkes, Robertson, Frimpong, Mac Allister, Szoboszlai, Wirtz-Gravenberch, Endel, Hans, Salah, Ekitike, and Isak, ensuring depth and versatility across all positions. Atletico Madrid arrive at Anfield with several key absences, including Oloeras, who suffered a knee injury over the weekend, while Jose Maria Thiago Almada, Johnny Cardoso, and Alex Bina are also unavailable, forcing Diego Simeone to adjust his tactics and rely on a mix of experienced players and fringe options. David Hankto, Robin Lay-Normand, Nico Gonzalez, Alexander Sørloth, and Antoine Griezmann are included in the squad and are expected to take on important roles in the match, giving Atletico attacking and defensive options that can trouble Liverpool if they are not vigilant. Despite their mixed start in La Liga, only win coming in a 2-0 victory over Villarreal. After previous draws and a defeat to Espanyol, they remain a side capable of frustrating even the strongest opponents, and Liverpool must approach the match with focus, intensity, and a plan to break down a typically well-organised defence. Predicted Liverpool lineup, based on recent hints, could see Alisson in goal with a backline of Bradley, Konate, Van Dijk, and Robertson, providing balance and solidity, while Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, and Wirtz occupy midfield roles, supporting the attack and allowing Salah, Gakpo, and Isak to lead the forward line with flexibility to rotate or adjust depending on the flow of the game. Slot may also choose to rest players or adjust the formation depending on fitness and tactical considerations, emphasizing the importance of squad depth in a season that will demand consistency across competitions. Van Dijk has already spoken positively about Alexander Isak, highlighting his qualities as a complete striker and emphasizing the need for integration on and off the pitch, rather than focusing on transfer fees or external pressuring. Liverpool's approach to nurturing new talent and building team cohesion while maintaining the intensity required at the highest level. The match could also see Champions League debuts for Georgi Milos, Kirkes, Giovanni Leone, and Rio Ngumoha, should Slot decide to use them, either from the start or as substitutes, providing additional depth and experience to a squad eager to prove itself in Europe referee duties, fall to Italy's Mariani, who will oversee his first game involving either Liverpool or Atletico with the Italian officiating team, including VAR control, led by Marco Di Bello, expected to ensure a fair and consistent interpretation of the laws, adding a layer of scrutiny and professionalism to the encounter. Kickoff is scheduled for 8 p.m. BST, with coverage on TNT Sports 1, starting at 7 p.m, allowing fans to follow pre-match analysis build-up and team news, while live blogs and updates will keep supporters connected to the action throughout the night. Possible tribute to Diogo Jota has been hinted at, with discussions ongoing between the clubs, adding an emotional dimension to the game, reminding everyone of the impact the player had during his career, and the shared respect between clubs, and creating a poignant backdrop to a highly competitive fixture. Tactically, Liverpool will look to control possession with careful build-up from the back, utilising Van Dijk and Konate to marshal the defence, while fullbacks Bradley and Robertson provide width and attacking support. McAllister, Szoboszlai and Gravenberch are expected to link midfield and attack, creating passing triangles and facilitating pressing transitions, while Salah and Gakpo exploit spaces on the flanks. Isaac is likely to act as a focal point in attack, holding up play, making intelligent runs, and linking with midfielders to create goal-scoring opportunities. Slot may also adjust pressing patterns to counter Atletico's defensive compactness and Simeone's reliance on structured counter-attack. The chess-like nature of European encounters and the need for strategic adaptation throughout the match. The emotional energy surrounding the game is palpable at Anfield, with supporters anticipating both a high-quality tactical display and moments of individual brilliance from players who understand the magnitude of the Champions League stage and the need to perform under pressure from a broader perspective. Liverpool's approach reflects a blend of experience and youth innovation, emphasizing the importance of squad rotation, player management, and tactical flexibility in a congested season, while Atletico's emphasis on structure and resilience showcases the contrasting styles that make Champions League football so compelling. Player fitness and availability remain crucial elements, with Slot carefully monitoring workloads and ensuring that key figures such as McAllister and Robertson are fully prepared, while keeping in mind the long-term campaign strategy and the potential need for substitutions to maintain energy levels. The build-up to the match has seen extensive media coverage, with analysts highlighting the key battles across the pitch, including the midfield duel between Gravenberch and Koch, wing contests involving Salah versus Atletico's fullbacks, and the potential impact of Isak against Atletico's defensive pairing of Lenormand and Lingard. Fan discussions have centered on